Self-drain is not always dramatic. Sometimes it is the same choice. Reopened every day. Sleep now or click again. Practice now or later. Choose a direction, or let the loudest prompt choose for you. Each choice is small. The repeated negotiation is what consumes attention. Skip the promise of total reinvention. Build 4 levers: body, input, practice, and people. A lever is not a personality claim. It is a concrete next action attached to a cue or condition. The goal is not perfect control. It is less friction at the moment action should begin. Energy is not a moral score, and sleep needs vary across people and circumstances. For healthy adults, a major sleep medicine consensus recommends regularly getting 7 hours or more, while noting that individual needs differ. Choose a recovery window you can defend, give it an entry cue, and remove one predictable obstacle. This is not a cure for exhaustion. It simply reduces how often bedtime has to be renegotiated. What enters your attention does not determine your identity, but it does supply prompts. You do not need a dramatic detox. Replace one default source in one repeatable time slot with input you actually want to use. For example, after lunch, open 10 minutes of notes or a book before opening the feed. The useful option does not need to win forever. It needs to be easier to reach first. Get better is a direction, not a scheduled action. A large meta-analysis found that deliberate practice matters, but does not explain all performance differences, and its contribution varies by domain. Pick one skill, one drill, one cue, and a visible finish. For example, Tuesday and Thursday after breakfast, practice for 15 minutes. Count completed repetitions, not a new identity. Other people do not mechanically decide your income, health, or destiny, but social cues can shape behavior. In one narrow field study, feedback about neighbors and approval cues shifted household electricity use. Add a place where the behavior you want is normal: a study room, a walking group, or a focused work partner. Do not discard relationships to chase optimization. Add one supportive context and make one explicit request. Research on implementation intentions suggests that specific when and where plans can help intentions become action. If it is 10:30, the phone charges outside the room. After lunch, read first. After coffee, start the drill. On Wednesday, meet the work partner. A cue reduces the search for the right mood. Write the plan clearly enough that success is easy to notice. Do not try to maximize all 4 levers at once. Pick the largest friction point and run one lever for 7 days. Treat this as an editorial experiment, not a scientific prescription. Notice 3 things: how often the decision reappears, whether the action starts, and whether the environment helps. At the end, keep the lever, shrink it, or redesign it based on what actually happened. These 4 levers are not a law, diagnosis, or guarantee. Their purpose is to move from self-judgment toward environment and action design. Protect the body. Choose the input. Place the practice. Add supportive norms. Small moves may not transform life overnight. They can make the next useful action easier to begin.